The easiest way to describe what organic farming is a system of farming that does not use synthetic inputs. So it's all of the things that we put into the system all come from the earth naturally. This question will have a different answer every year for me. I initially got into farming because I wanted to be closer to really good food. And as I got further into my career farming, I've found that I'll still love that aspect of it, but I also love all of the large problems in the world that farming can help address. Climate problems, economic problems, social problems. So I think why I'm still a farmer right now is because it gives me a chance to solve really important problems by gardening, in a sense. Day to day, I love planning a garden now. I love deciding what we're gonna grow, where we're gonna put it, and I like nurturing the plants. So that's watching them grow, that's watering them, fertilizing them, loving them when I walk by. Just the day-to-day nurturing aspect of it. I think the hardest things about farming are also the things that farmers love most. It's the challenge of it. It's trying to figure out how to make these complex systems work together. It's figuring out how to have an abundance of food at specific times of the year when people generally want them most. But it's also working in the hot weather. It's the physicality of the job, lifting heavy things, trying to find strength inside of you that you didn't know you had. It's a very physically demanding job. I often, and this is something that I do heavily in the beginning of the year, but then not as much throughout the year, is I'm looking at the chemical makeup, the chemistry of the soil, and seeing what minerals we have in abundance, what minerals we have in excess, or in deficiencies, and figuring out how to address those excesses or deficiencies. So I'm working with soil chemistry a lot. I'm trying to understand how the biology, so all of the critters, the insects, both in the soil and flying around above the plants, interact with our plants, and how we can create a system where everyone's happy. I think I am also looking at water and how it can best interact with our plants and gardens. There's just a ton, but those are the weeklies right now, I'd say. I remember my first day of my apprenticeship, so my first year ever farming. We went around and all the new apprentices introduced ourselves, and we had to provide our spirit vegetable. And mine was the onion. Without hesitation, I said onions, and I don't know why I said it, but as I thought more about it throughout the years, it's clearly my favorite vegetable. It's still onions, and I also love apricots for fruit.